Good afternoon, bro. Step number one, as always, take your phone and put it away. Make this a one-on-one conversation between you and me where you maintain eye contact and focus the whole time. If you're new here, my name is Stefan Latish. I was born in Romania in 2006, and I moved here to Canada in 2010. Let's get to it. So handling stress and sleep as a student when you want to build muscle is very crucial to this goal that you have. Stress and sleep both have a huge impact on our muscle growth and also our happiness. If you didn't know, stress makes us unhappy. The more stressed we are, the more unhappy we are. And then sleep has an impact on our muscle growth. We need to be completely well rested in order to make the proper amount of muscle. But if we're on 5 hours of sleep every night, then you can't expect to make muscle. What do? Obviously, we fix our sleep schedule. In a previous video, I mentioned how we can fix our sleep schedule. We can fix our schedule by deciding when we want to wake up and when we want to go to sleep. So I want to do that with you now. When do you want to wake up? When's the perfect time for you to work out? For me, it's as early as I can. So 5:30 in the morning, that's the best time for me to wake up, because then I can just bang out the gym right as soon as I wake up. For other people, it might be a bit later in the day. That's all well and good. But for most of us, I assume that we just want to wake up early in the morning. That's when we're at 100% brain capacity. That's when we can think the best. That's when we can focus the best. How do you plan for 8 hours of sleep? If I want to wake up at 6 o'clock, I have to plan for 9 hours of sleep. So I go back 9 hours, not 8 hours, because I want to factor in times maybe we wake up throughout the night and time it takes for us to go to sleep. So if we want to wake up at 6 o'clock, we go back 6 hours and then another 3. So that's 9 o'clock. We want to be in bed by around 9 o'clock if we want to wake up at 6. That's pretty reasonable. Most of us don't need to be up later than that. We don't really need to. So we have it there. We have a proper schedule, and you can customize it to where you want. Just pull back, whenever you want to wake up, just subtract 9 hours from that, and you'll wake up then. Or you go to sleep then. What if you can't go to sleep? What if you're always worrying about all these bad things in your life, these things that you have to worry about? Let me teach you this. Just take a deep breath. That's it. A deep breath might not be as simple as you thought. You were probably taught that a deep breath was just in and out. That's it, 5 seconds. No. I want to do something a little more complicated. If you're ever stressed about something, or if you're ever worried about something, then I want you to do what we're gonna do right now. So I want you to breathe in as much as you can, and then when you think you can not do anymore, breathe in a little extra breath, a quick short breath, like that, and then breathe out very slowly throughout your mouth. So this is how it's gonna look like. That's it. That's how long a breath should take. That's how long a breath should take. That's how long a breath should take, and that's how it should look. That little extra one at the end of the breath, that just ensures that we get 100% oxygen inside of our lungs. Then we're not at 88 or 90 or some shit like that. No, we're 100%. That way we get enough oxygen into our brain. That way we can think clearly. That way we're not always stressing, because oxygen does make us either think clearly or more stressed. The less oxygen we have in our brain, to put it simply in this bro science kind of way, what the fuck? To put it simply, the less oxygen we have in our brain, the more stressed we are, the less clearly we can think. The more oxygen we have, the more clearly we can think, the more calm we are. So this goes for literally anything, not even like student gains. Anything. You want to approach a girl, just do a deep breath like I taught you. You'll be so much more confident. It's such a life hack. It's actually crazy. If you see a girl and you're like, oh fuck, I want to get her number. Just doing that makes me feel so much better. It de-stresses you a lot. So that's a great tip for you if you can't sleep, or if you just have like all these coping thoughts inside of you. Just take a deep breath. That's all you have to do. Just take a deep breath and you'll get over it. Honestly. If you don't believe me, just try it. If you have some like coping, like weird negative thought right now, just do a deep breath. But like focus on that thought. Focus on making it go away. Focus on overcoming, on becoming better than it. Another thing that can help you with de-stressing yourself is meditation. You've heard it so many times, I'm going to say it again. Meditation helps you out. For some of you that don't know, meditation is basically like the practice of like focusing in a way. Like, to put it simply in this bro science, it's I close my eyes and I focus on my breath. And then the moment that I lose like my focus, I want to bring it back. That's all that meditation is. It's focusing, losing focus, regaining your focus. That's it. I have this like black and when I'm closing my eyes, I'm focusing on like breathing in and out, and then suddenly maybe I think of like, I don't know, some girl that rejected me, and then I realize I have to become aware. Oh fuck, I'm thinking, I'm losing track. Let me go back to the breath. That's it. That's all that meditation is, and it helps you so much. Like, it kind of like baffles me that so many people aren't on meditation. It helps you so much, and I think it's basically just because meditation has this like reputation. It's like, oh, it's a kind of stigma, or it's a self-improvement toxic community or some shit like that, or maybe, I don't know, it seems weird to people because it's not part of our culture or some shit like that. I don't know, bro. Just do meditation. Let's say at least 5 minutes a day. You can spread it out like a minute here, a minute there, a minute there, a minute there, a minute there at the end of the day. Just do like 5 minutes of meditation every single day and actually try. Don't say you did meditation when in fact you just closed your eyes and just breathe. Don't do that. Actually try. When you catch yourself losing focus, when you catch yourself drifting into the train of thought, catch yourself and just go back into your meditation. Go back to focusing on your breathing. You'll be calmed. You'll be anchored to the present moment. And that way, like, you'll just be more aware. The more aware you are, the less stressed you are. You won't be like having these weird coping thoughts. Oh, what about this? What about that? All these like X and Y factors in my life. You'll just be thinking, I'm in the present moment. It's actually quite nice here. And this isn't really like, I know I haven't been talking about like gym and shit like that, but it does help out with it. It makes you more focused in the gym. Honestly. Think about it. The more focused you are in meditation, that way, like, the more focused you are in meditation, the more XP, the more experience points in like video game terms you get in the like focus skill tree, or like the focus skill bar. And that way you focus better in other things. So it's like meditation is basically the thing that helps you focus more, the thing that improves your focus. Do it, improve your focus, and you'll see that you can focus better in other things. If you can focus better in the gym, you'll get more muscle. Like, you'll have a better mind-muscle connection. That's so good. Like, you won't be just sitting there, like, lifting weights like a fucking retard. No, you'll, like, feel the fucking weights. You'll feel your fucking muscles shredding. And that's really good. And now the last thing that I think that really helps you, planning. The reason a lot of us are so stressed in this day and age, we're just not planning. We're just going with the flow. Like a bunch of fucking geeks. Like, going with the flow, just so pussy-like. No, you want to make a plan. Use Google Calendar. You have a calendar on your wall or some shit like that. Have this like checklist that you do every single day at certain times of the day. Stick to it, and you'll realize like you have nothing to stress about. It's like if you have school, let's say, if you're stressed about not getting enough marks, if you're stressed about not studying enough, put it in your schedule. Study at this time every single day, no matter what. Doesn't matter if my fucking girl tells me, oh, come outside today. No, I'm fucking studying at that time. Having a schedule helps out a lot. Because basically the main reason that we stress is worry about the future. If we worry about the future, then it's like, we'll always be thinking, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if I don't do this in time? Have a plan, have a schedule, and you won't have to worry about that because you'll know at this time of day I will be doing that activity. You'll be worrying, maybe without your schedule, you'll be worrying, oh, what if I don't get good enough marks on whatever fucking math test I'm doing? Have a schedule. I'm going to be studying at 5:30 in the morning, 5:30 in the afternoon, every single day. And I know I'll study hard, I'll study purposefully, I'll study smart. I know that I'm going to get a good mark on the test. It's just completely get rid of your stress. That's so beautiful. That's such a cheat code. Like, not enough people are de-stressing their lives. All these people are using, like, pills and bullshit like that. Like, that's so fucked up. We're becoming so reliant on these pills, and it's just, like, not good for us, man. It's not good for us. And I mentioned earlier that sleep has a big impact on our muscle growth, and it does. The more sleep we get, in a way, like the more rested we are, the bigger our muscles get, like the more they can rebuild. Because when we rest, that's when our muscles do the most like rebuilding. So, and obviously the biggest chunk of time that we do rest is when we sleep. That's like when we do rest, basically. So how do we improve our sleep? Well, I do a couple things. I recommend a couple of things. First of all, turn off all the fucking lights in your room. You can't have some fucking blinking light just going off in the fucking corner. That's gonna wake you up in the middle of the night, and you're gonna be like losing sleep. You're gonna wake up like, what the fuck? You just see some blinking light. Oh fuck! There you go. You just lost like 5 minutes. 5 minutes of sleep. 5 minutes precious sleep. I would recommend 8 hours. Obviously, like I said before, set aside 9 hours to sleep. And then other than that, other than like blinking lights and shit like that, I don't know how it is for you, but I would recommend either, like, it depends on the type of person you are, finding if you enjoy like music or some shit like that, or just completely covering your senses. Like, I know people that wear sleep masks, they put tape on their mouths, and they cover their ears, so they're like completely sensory deprived. And then I know other people on the other side of the spectrum where they listen to music and shit like that. And it's like a calming, relaxed vibe. You got to do a little experimenting. What I do is just, I don't listen to music. I don't like cover my senses or shit like that. I just like fucking put my head down and sleep. What I do is, like, you see my corner over there? I usually just put my head in that direction so that if there is, for some reason, some sort of light in my room, I won't be able to see it. And that way I can ensure that I do get the best amount of sleep possible. And now, I think the biggest tip that can help you for sleeping is to prepare. Prepare for sleeping in the sense that you don't want to use technology an hour before you go to sleep. Why? Technology lights our brain up. All these easy dopamine, instant gratification activities are all so accessible on our phones. That's all our phone is, basically. And we're just lighting our brain up, activating our brain when we should be getting rest. So what should you do? Set like an alarm, basically, on your phone that says, okay, turn off your phone right fucking now, and turn on a blue light filter. Blue light is basically like, in a way, like natural light, but it's unnatural to get it at nighttime. If you don't know, the sun is a source of blue light, and I think about it in like our ancestor terms. The sun went down, and that was it for their blue light, and then that way their body knew it was time to sleep. But for us in this day and age, it's like we get blue light until like fucking 3 a.m. Fucking 6 a.m. I know people that go to sleep at 6 a.m. Just that. If you're going to be that bad, if you're going to go to sleep at 6 a.m., just at least do the little tiny step. Turn on a blue light filter. Stop ruining your fucking life. It fucking sucks. So yeah, I want you to fix your sleep schedule. I want you to de-stress your life, using those things that I taught you, the things that I taught you to improve your sleep and to de-stress your life, like meditation, taking deep breaths, turning off all the lights in your room, and maybe like putting calming music or completely being sensory deprived or something like that. Do all of those, and you'll see, like, not only will you be much happier, but you are making more healthy gains in the gym. You'll be much more excited to go to the gym. If you're more excited to go to the gym, you'll make more gains on top of the ones that you are making while you're resting. And that's going to make us all happy, right? That's why you came here. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, bro. As always, please do subscribe and leave a like or a comment, as I do appreciate it, as I am trying to build this channel of like-minded individuals like you and me. And yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow in day 2 or day 3 of student gains.